Waking up to green, ain't no better feeling than that. Population got your bankroll fat. Went from digging in the crates to looking up the stats. Now bookies crashing now when the Degens stat. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rob the bookies. I'm a Degen, you a Degen, we some Degen. You a Degen, I'm a Degen, we some Degen, and we should be friends. You a Degen, I'm a Degen, you a Degen, we some Degen. You a Degen, I'm a Degen, we some Degen, and we should be friends.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome Monday.
Oh yeah, Monday fun day.
Yeah.
They can't stop cheering for you.
I don't even hear it.
Oh, you don't hear that?
Uh-oh.
Oh wow, a lot of cheering going on.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
They see all that green. They keep cheering for that green.
Is this asshole really gonna go over with 1 minute left, bro?
Who?
I took all 3 unders on this LBSA game. League.
Super Degen.
This dude had 8 points and he fucking got 7 in like the fourth quarter. It's like they're down by like 25. Oh my god, if he hit a 3, I'm done.
Well, at least he did. At least Ace Bailey had a dunk. And Dyson Daniels stayed under.
Yeah, did Ace get hurt? He only played 10 minutes.
His feelings, probably.
No, but he only played 10 minutes. Oh my god, guys. Sorry, 13 seconds left.
Can you see the chat?
Yeah.
As long as you can see the chat. Population in my veins!
Oh my god, dude. This game fucking won't end, bro.
What's up? He won't end? Oh, it won't end. What, are they fouling?
They're down by 22. Blowout. Okay, anyway.
You know how they do. Remember they did that total on us Friday? Or what? I don't know when it was. The dude hit a 3, like 2 seconds left, and they were down by 20. He's like, fuck it. I need this 3 on my stat sheet.
5 seconds left.
Always.
5 seconds. Oh my god, someone hit a 3. If he hit a 3 with 5 seconds left.
Bro, if it's him, we'll just end the stream now. Actually, turn the slicer on. He got a real live hot dog slicer behind him, folks. If you've heard that before, now you know what it is. I just learned that's what it was. It's ready to find out who hit that 3.
It won't update. Okay.
Maurice Simpson, 5,007 minutes. Maurice Simpson, what's up, bro? He told us the answer. He said Ace 5,007 minutes.
Jesus.
Ace. Ace, buddy.
Hey, he got that dunk for us, though, bro.
Yeah?
It was in the first 30 seconds.
Hey, I want to borrow your slicer.
Okay. No problem.
All right, well, we have 40 minutes or so.
Yeah.
I will be... Can you see the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm good.
All right, I'll be right back.
Just saw this.
Oh, you're good.
All right. Yeah, and Sar decided to foul like crazy yesterday too, man. NBA Sunday is always weird. Dude was in foul trouble the whole game, and then he ended up fouling out, barely played. Great spot for him, but Claxton came through. We knew against the Wizards. But new day. Let's move on, man. Hornets, Raptors. Start with that one. I don't have time to go through every game today. We have to be out in like 40 minutes. But Are there any reports on LaMelo minutes going up today? He played 27 minutes and it went to overtime too. Yeah, if I only consider him because the line is so low at 19.5. What are Raptors playing pace wise? They're average 12th. And then the Hornets are what? 17, both average. If I see reports that his minutes are increased, I might consider it. But if that report comes out, the line will probably go up too. But if he's only going to play 28 minutes, a little scary. If he was playing someone running like a top 5 pace, I might consider it. Just more possessions and limited time. Pirtle's interesting in this matchup. He's been playing really well lately. But his minutes still not there, what they normally are. Like last year, he was playing, 33, 35 minutes a game. Now he's like limited to anywhere from 26 to 30. But yeah, I mean, Hornets giving up 5th most points near the rim. They struggle against pick and roll man. Pirtle, that's all he does is run pick and roll. The ball handler. 10 out of 15 centers cleared their point line versus the Hornets. I mean, I don't count Looney or Nurk. Their usage is so low. Ayton got 14 out of his 15.5. Hayes' usage very low. Okay. There's just so many mouths to feed on this Raptors team, man. When they're fully healthy. B.I., RJ, Scotty, quickly, all of them can black hole. Eat up all the usage, right? Where Sandra's been like very consistent off the bench, and I've been playing this first half PRA. If you're on like PrizePicks, it's been like 8.5. It's PRA, and he's been crushing that. And then they stopped giving it to us for that reason. We can check. I've been checking the last 3 games, and it hasn't been there. Let's see if it's there today. Oh, he gave us his fantasy score today. Okay, is that all they gave us? Just his fantasy. I mean, he's been getting that, but obviously, I feel better about the PRA because it's lower line at the 8.5. Let me just see if he's still playing decent minutes. It also depends on if Murray is back or not. Okay, so his minutes have been steady since the 4th. Pretty much all of November, except on the 2nd. And is that due to Murray being out? Let's see. No, Murray came back. Abaji's been out. So either Murray or Abaji have been out in those games. He's playing that many minutes in the first half. So you want to check on their status. Make sure at least one of them are out. Okay, so Abaji is doubtful. So I projected for 10 to 12 minutes. A little scary, man. Like, that pretty much means he's got to get a fantasy point per minute. I don't know how I feel about that. He's not getting that many stocks. Yeah, that's why I like the PRA. He's just getting so many rebounds in that first half stint. And solid on the scoring. And this is a good spot against the second unit of Charlotte, right? I would say it's a mid-tier play. I would like it better if Murray and Abaji were out. But I'll write down the notes. And I wouldn't play... I like his first half because he plays most of his minutes in the first half. He doesn't play much in the second half. You see, like, he's playing 10-12 last. Yeah, that game against the Cavs, he only played 5 minutes in the second half. But he played, 12 minutes in the first half? 10 minutes? Yeah, he only played 7 minutes. Yeah, he's played most of his minutes in the first half. His rebounds. The thing is, though, Charlotte's been a pretty good rebounding team. They don't allow that many offensive rebounds. The top 3 in overall rebounds allowed. Number 2 in offensive rebounds allowed. Something to consider, man. Like, yeah, because Sandro sometimes does get a lot of offensive rebounds, so it makes it even more mid thinking about it. Okay. Anything else from this game? It's hard to decide between BI, RJ, and Quickly at times. All right, all our unders hit, guys, on the LBA league, the Italy league. Nice. Okay. That was sweaty at the end there, bro. But if you guys got something, let me know, man. I don't like choosing between them. Yo, Giddy put up Jokic numbers last night again. Fear nothing said. He did. What did he have, like 13 rebounds, 13 assists? Julian, what do you think about New York, Miami? Yeah, let's look at that, man. I hate these baseball mini-series, man. Like, the teams play each other back-to-back. Right? They just play each other. I mean, at least there's like 3-day break between that last game, but I just don't like. They just saw each other. We saw Cat go absolutely crazy in the first half. And there was rebound galore because Miami bleeds rebounds everyone on the court because they play the fastest pace and they put up a lot of bricks. They shoot a lot of threes, so there's a lot of rebounds go around. I think Cat had 10. He had 11. I think Mitch Robb had, like 6 in the first quarter? He had 10 rebounds in 14 minutes. That's crazy. So he averaged pretty much 1 rebound chance per minute because he had 15 rebound chances in 14 minutes. And then I know Hart had a lot of rebounds. Hart had 11. That's crazy, man. So Hart, Cat, and Mitch Robb all had double-digit rebounds. I mean, that means no one else had a rebound here, right? I mean, Cal even still had 5. Because OG went down in that game, too. So Clarkson had a solid game. We took his first half PRA. He crushed that. Ended up playing 33 minutes. But I think a big part of that is just OG being out. They need more shooters out there. I think OG remains out today. So probably could consider Clarkson. I mean, he's never a fun flick. He can't ghost you, but they need his shooting out there. Yeah, OG's out with that hamstring injury. Brunson, obviously, with that ankle. I mean, if Clarkson plays 30 minutes again, definitely consider him here. Decent matchup. For sure. Because he didn't do much else, right? He had 3 assists, 5 rebounds. I would just play him for the points. Looks like it bumped, though, in some books. It was, 15.5, and there's juice coming in on the over. Caesar. Still decent value on DK, though. Minus 124, if you want it. I would say, Clarkson points definitely play. And then, I mean, how do we feel about Hart's RA? I mean, if the Heat are going to play this pace, he crushed the RA. 11 rebounds and 10 assists. Played 34 minutes. I don't see the minutes really changing today unless like a blowout or something or foul trouble, right? Because OG's out. What's your projected lineup? So I think Shamit will just move in, play some OG. I can see that. Shaman had a good game in the second half, didn't he? Dropped 36. I think a lot of that was in the second half after Cat went off in the first half. McBride didn't do too much at all. His usage was pretty low too, I think. Yeah, he had 12% usage rate. What up, J-Main? What up, what up? Fear Nothing said Pirtle 11.5 points. Davion Mitchell, PRA. Yo, we had Davion in the same game since we're talking about it. He's not a good rebounding guard because he's so small. I would maybe. What about the PA? Because the assists are there. 20 potentials. You like to see that. What's his PA? 18.5. So I guess you're paying a 2 rebound tax there. Well, his PRA is 21.5. But I guess you're saying altered to 20. And we filled it to 20 or 19.5. That feels a little better. What did Normal Powell do? 38 points. With the what usage rate? 30% usage rate. That's crazy, man. Yeah, but the thing with these like games that are back to back like this, shit can always change. It's just like a playoff series, right? Like you see something game 1 and then game 2, coaches make adjustments and it totally changes, like the usage rate and who's the primary scorer. So, if you said, yeah, 20.5 on my boat, yeah, then that's good value. I mean, because I don't see juice on the under 21.5. So, then what PA line are you getting then? Because if you're getting 20.5 PRA, then are you getting 17.5 PA? See, he still only has a 10% usage rate. The average is between like 10 and 15. I'll say the PA, I mean, you didn't even consider the assists if they're going to be there. Sometimes, I guess, Hami Yakoaz eats into his playmaking, though. That's the only thing. Hami's alright. It's been pretty solid, except minus that Cavs game, which he had a really weird rotation in. He had, played less minutes. I guess he had 4 fouls. Yeah, he got an early foul trouble, so messed up his minutes. But PRA could definitely be in play here. It's creeping up there, though. I mean, we were getting it, last 3 games ago, 27.5. Now it's up to 29.5. What up, J. Cole? What up? What up? 18.5 PA, Fear Nothing? Yeah. The PRA is definitely better value on your book, then. I'd stick with that, man. Powell's points are up there. Whew. I know he's on a heater, but his usage rate is insane. I can't do that, man. 20.5 points. 25.5 points. Good matchup, though. Knicks are bleeding spot-up shooting. And he's the best spot-up shooter on this team right now. The Italian Stallion's a good spot-up shooter. He just doesn't play that many minutes. 15 minutes a game. It's got to be efficient. And there's juice on me over 8.5. Yeah, I'm cool with that. The Davion call. I think Clarkson's points. If you want positive correlation, pair that with. If you can get him at 15.5 points, pair that with Hart's RA maybe. I think Hart goes back to. I mean, this is what he did all last year, right? Dominated RA, especially with Brunson out. And this pace that the Heat run. Mitch Robb, first quarter rebounds, bro. Yeah, I was right. He had 6 in the first quarter. 6 rebounds in 6 minutes. You can't always count on that, but Man, if you could find his first quarter rebounds at 3.5, it's tempting. Is it on PrizePicks? Wait, 2.5? Why is it only 2.5 on PrizePicks? I'll have to look at other books because Prop Madness is only showing DK at 3.5. Heavy juice on the under though, right? So that's why it's 2.5. Oh man, but that's about as volatile as it gets, bro. Like first quarter props in general are volatile, and then rebounding in general is volatile too. So it's like double volatile. I hate playing first quarter rebound props, but he's been getting that, man. Every game he started, he's gotten it in the first quarter. Just gotta make sure he starts. Like for a reason, if they change up the lineup today with OGL, like if he is not starting, obviously you don't want to take that, but he's been starting a lot last 6 games. So last game of the night, finally said Nuggets versus Bulls. Hear me out. Joker 48, PRA and Giddy 35, PRA plus 120. Are these alt lines paired together? I like it. Jokic is in a great spot versus Vooch, man. We can jump to that. I wanted to make sure I covered. Oh, Pistons Pacers, and then we'll go to whichever round, whatever games you guys call out. But and then I'll finish off some plays I was looking at. Cade is still questionable, but Duran is probable. Good matchup for him, right? We saw Claxton go for 18, Gobert even 14 against the Pistons or the Pacers. Pirtle dropped 22. Nurk even dropped 11. Jokic 32. Yeah, good game. I mean, they're bottom 7 near the rim defense. His usage should go way up, especially if Cade doesn't play. But also, Cade also finds him, right? And play makes and gets him the ball. So it's kind of double-edged sword there. But Jenkins has been a very, very formidable playmaker and diamond like crazy. So you can still get the ball to him, but who knows how many reps they have together, especially in practice, since Jenkins works probably with the second unit and Duran works with Cade. So the chemistry, I don't know. Definitely not the same as him and Cade. So it's kind of good and bad, I guess, if Cade plays. Obviously, you can find Duran on the playmaking, and then if he doesn't play, then that's even more possibly shot volume for Jalen. But I was thinking about the free throws here, man. I want to make sure that Jalen's not on any kind of minute restriction, though. But the free throws at 3.5 on PrizePicks feels really good. If we look at last year, he's gotten at least 4 free throws in all 4 meetings except one. He had 5, 4, and one meeting. He just played 27 minutes, only had 1 free throw, and then the last one, 31 minutes, 4-4. Only scary part is that you're relying on a traditional center to make their free throws. So, but, I mean, Pacers foul like crazy, bro. So, they are fouling the most right now. So, I would consider that. It's 4.5 on Underdog, plus money though on it. So I wrote that down. Obviously, his first half props are live. If you're worried about blowout, it's a 10.5 point spread. I think if Cade plays, I can see that spread going up. Yeah, 3.5 still. I mean, he's been getting that too. In the right matchups, like Brooklyn fouls a lot, Wizards foul a lot, 8 and 7. Philly doesn't foul that much. Utah not that much either. Yeah, something to consider. His points and rebound, another good spot here. I mean, Pacers bleed rebounds. They are 3rd worst rebounding team. They allow the most defensive rebounds because they brick so much. And they don't get many offensive rebounds. His PR, slight juice on the over. DraftKings bumped it to 32.5 already. It could move on other sites. I think with this, you just got to worry about blowout. Also, Paul Reed's been playing really well, so they might ease Jalen back in and not play him that many minutes. Let Paul Reed continue to get some minutes, and then Beef Stewie's back. I don't know. What do you guys think? Great rebounding and scoring spot for him, so it's just a high line. If it doesn't stay close, and if he's on any type of limit, it's my only concern. But he could get the free throws in the first half, especially with Isaiah Jackson starting. Fouls like crazy. So wait, see. We'll see if Cade plays for the other props in that game. I got Matherin might make his return back since being out since the 25th of October. Or is he already declared probable? He was upgraded to questionable, so that's a positive sign. Look out for the news. He might probably be on a minute limit of somewhat, but if they say he's going to play around 30 minutes, I'm down for his free throws too because the Pistons foul so much as well. They are right behind the Pacers at 28th, and he is a free throw merch, right? I think his free throws are at 5.5. Only thing with him is just the minute limit. Yeah, 5.5. Only games went 7 to 9. Yeah, he's a little bit more risky. We don't know. We don't know that news. What was the other one I had? Oh, Clippers. Sixers, I don't know what's going on with the Clippers defense. And I think it's when Brolo checks in for Zubac. Their interior defense is the worst. That's why Jokic dropped 60 points on him. It's Brolo is just not. He can't play defense anymore. So backup centers versus Clippers, that's going to be money going forward. But also, even the starters that play big minutes, centers, they'll see minutes on the court with Brolo out there. So Drummond could definitely put up points here. I mean, look at all these centers. 86% of the centers, like Drummond, have cleared their point line, bro. 12 of the 14. Even Garza, Gafford, J-Val, Porzingis, Mark Williams twice, Hartenstein, Bam, Ware, even Donovan Clingan. Kessler dropped 22, Nurk 8. Traditionally, the Clippers are usually a good interior defense, but that's because of when Kawhi plays and before they had Brolo. So maybe it's the Brolo effect, Kawhi not being available. But they've been giving up points, man. I was thinking about just altering Drummond down to 9.5. Because when he plays at least 25 minutes or more, and he should play 30 minutes in this matchup against Zubac. He's played 28, 35, 33, 36. But if he plays at least 25 minutes or more, he's averaging, 14 points? Even had 13 against the Cavs, so just wanted to call that out. But Paul George is making his return today. He'll black hole, but he's not going to play that many minutes. Now obviously Maxey will too, but yeah. Michael Gates, how much you all? It just depends, on the situation, the player. I definitely alt in where I'm worried about blowout, for sure, because there's just less minutes on the court. But if it's a really favorable matchup, or in this situation where I like a guy in a matchup, but I'm worried about the usage rate, like Drummond, then I'll alt I'll slightly alt it, and it's still not terrible odds because his line's 11.5 and just alts it to 9.5. Yeah, because I mean his usage rate is ranging between 10 to 16%. So yeah, but a lot of these guys on this list have a very low usage rate, and they still got their line against the Clippers. So I want to throw that out there. I'm not touching really anything else. I don't think. I mean, I want Harden under. He's been having a fake little run here. He made like 3 threes at the end of that Celtics game. Or yeah, he definitely made 2 back-to-back with like 30 seconds left because they were trailing. But he had like 7 points at halftime, which is unlike him because he usually front loads all his points in the first half and does nothing in the second half. But he's on a back-to-back. If you look at on a back-to-back, let's check it out. It's just his usage rate's insane, man. Like, yeah, he had a 36% usage rate yesterday. Some games, 35%. But let's look at back-to-back. This year, on a back-to-back, he had 25 in 30 minutes, blown out by OKC. Last year, on back-to-backs, he averaged 22 points, 25% hit rate on the 26.5, 4 of the 16 games. But a lot of these games, Kawhi probably played. No, it was like, that's right. Kawhi usually sat on back-to-backs last year, too, right? Yeah, Kawhi was pretty much out every game. I don't know, man. Old man Harden on a back-to-back. But it's an average matchup. The nice thing is that this year the Sixers aren't fouling that much. Third least fouls. So what I usually do with Harden when I want to under, I take his under field goal made, but they stopped giving it to us. I just noticed on PrizePicks it's not there. Maybe it's on Underdog. Because like yesterday he had 14 free throw made. 14 of his points from the free throw line. So if you do the under field goal made, you avoid that, obviously. But limited sample size on the season so far, but Sixers are solid in isolation defense, which you know Harden will do, and not fouling. Top 3 in the free throws. I might consider it, man. I might alt it up on Underdog. I think I saw I get it 30.5.7 or 29.5.74. That feels like a pretty good parlay piece. Unless they removed that 29.5. Did they remove it? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Feels like a good parlay piece. Have you looked into AJ? 21 PRA? Powell RA. I never consider Powell's RA. That's interesting. I mean, he's just traditionally shooting, spot up shooter, right? But yeah, go for it. His rebounding is always so random. He had 0 assists that Knicks game, 2 potentials because he was just making everything. All right. We can look at gambling. Does Prop Madness do college props too in MLB? Oh man, I wish it did MLB gambling, Vic. That would be cool, man. But it doesn't. And it does not do college at the moment. But they're pretty receptive to new ideas. Like when we suggest stuff to them, like they've added stuff for us. So we can definitely try suggesting college basketball. We'll see what they say. For sure. I like that idea though. And I like it for women's too. It might just be too much data though for them to handle because there's so many teams. Maybe if they just do like the major schools, none of like the mid-major. Still better than nothing, right? What was the other ones I had? I had written down, look into Queen under PRA. Especially Zion remains questionable, but he's been questionable last few games to make his return. But if you want to roll the dice to take the under now before that news comes out, if he does come back, obviously he's going to be limited. But I would want to consider Queen's like unders here, especially the first half. I like Queen, but I feel like his lines have gone up for his production lately because he's moved into the starting lineup. This is a really tough matchup for him. See, it's really split between the books. Some books I'm at 22.5, some 23.5. But the Thunder, number one near the rim defense. That's where Queen's getting all his points, most of him, 72% of his points. Number two in transition. That's where he's getting a lot of his points. And then Thunder are not fouling that much, and Queen's getting 20% of his points from free throws. Rebounding, OKC's been average in that. And then the assist, OKC's top 3 in assist allowed. So maybe in just like the PA too, if you want to avoid the rebound potential here. Yeah, players like him, only 4 of the 14, 29% have hit this PA line. Let's look at the PA line. 5 of the 14, 36%. I like it even more if Zion comes back. Even if Zion plays limited minutes. If Zion is back and starting again, like I would like Queen's first half under even more, because I assume Queen goes back to the bench. What do we have for his first half? Oh, great. We're not getting his first half. So they know. Because my main concern is if the game blows out, he's going to get all the garbage time in the fourth quarter with the cleanup crew. And that's when he gets a lot of his stats padding. So I'd much rather have the first half, and it sucks that we're not getting it, because we're getting it for all the other Pelicans guys. Yeah, we're getting it for Fear, Zion, Trey, Sadiq. Yeah, they know. So there you go. And then I had written down. I mean, maybe consider the full game under, but it's still the risk of the garbage time. And then I written down Chet in that same game. Great matchup for him. Pelicans, especially if Zion plays, Zion hands out free blocks because he drives to the rim relentlessly. So Chet can pick up blocks. And yeah, Pelicans bottom 3 in 3-point defense, 30% of Chet's points coming from there, and then they're bottom 4 in near the rim defense, and 38% of Chet's points come from there. So like majority of his scoring is near the rim or from the three ball, and that's Pelicans are bottom 5 in both categories or both areas, guarding those areas. So good spot for Chet. I would like even more. I like it more if Zion played, because then that just increases the block potential. Although Queen, if Zion doesn't play and Queen starts, Queen will drive to the basket and hand out blocks too. But Chet, he's been getting there with that 18 fantasy line. Last 3 games, he's been crushing it. I like to see his blocks coming back, because at the start of the season he wasn't getting that many blocks, but maybe he's starting to finally feel a little bit more healthy because he was dealing with the injury. Yeah, I feel like the blocks are going to be there. If you look at blocks allowed, centers, I know he's not a center, but he roams the paint like a center. Pelicans are giving up the most blocks, 3.62. No one else is in the league is allowing 3 or more blocks except the Pelicans. And then if you want to just look at power forward, we just cover the whole front court. Pelicans are giving up the most blocks of power forward too. So that covers everything for Chet, right? The power forward center position. Yeah, like that. What's the block prop? I worry about doing a block prop because of blowout. 1.5 minus 130. Only thing there is if it blows out, less minutes, less opportunity. 17.5 point spread. Sheesh. In that same game, if it blows out, I noticed that Isaiah Joe plays with the cleanup crew. He'll go out there. It's just like really him and all the other guys, Budheiser and other bench guys. So good spot for him on the 3-point shooting, like we said, against the Pelicans. All the guys similar to his shooting profile and scoring have cleared their point line. So I would even maybe consider live betting him if it's probably get a better line than that 13.5 pregame. If the game starts to blow out, then I would just take his live points at that point. And then obviously SGA, AJ, good spots for sure. AJ, someone asked about his PRA 21.5. I can see it with, especially if it's blowing out, he'll get more minutes in that start the fourth quarter, and SGA will sit on the bench more, and essentially won't even back in, and then AJ will check out a little over midway through the fourth and let the cleanup crew come in. So I get behind it. Yeah, J. Cole, OKC not messing around, and then the crazy part is they don't even have J-Dub. AJ Mitchell's been kind of filling that role. He's doing a good job at it, but just imagine when they get J-Dub back. Yeah.
Hi, Josh.
Father the champ. You gotta go?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Let me finish off here. I'll finish. Sorry, guys. Didn't have much time, but called out some stuff. Jokic versus Vooch, bro. Like, Vooch is the ultimate traffic cone. Bulls give up the most points near the rim. Jokic should have a field day. Only thing stopping him is his minutes or the players around him black holing. But he should cook Vooch here. Last year versus Vooch, played one game versus him, and he had 33 points. So someone called out, Fear Nothing called out that altered PRA parlay. I like it. Single game SGP. Feels pretty good, man. Rebounds should be there. Playmaking should be there for sure. So, yeah, I mean, like Jokic here for scoring for sure. PrizePicks, I was thinking about just doing his first half PRA because this is when he crushes that in good matchups. It's at 26. Underdog is at 28.5. So you're getting value. I like that value that we're getting on PrizePicks. 28.5, yeah. First half PRA, and then first half is 15.5 points on Underdog. PrizePicks, it is at 14. So you're even getting value on the first half points. But Jokic, obviously you want to incorporate all his RA ability too. But yeah, even the first quarter points, man, altered down, feels pretty good. Because the 9.5 is pretty high, but last year versus Vooch, you dropped 12 points in the first quarter on him, man. Vooch is a traffic cone, bro. He's the worst. I always attack him. Yeah. So that's what I got. So far, I'm going to finish going through the slate some more. I was sweating LBA, Italy League basketball, but yeah, back at it tomorrow, man. How many games tomorrow? Ooh, I like that. It's like a sweet spot of 6 games. It's like not too much, not too little, man. It's right there. Some interesting games on here, too. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Good luck out there. And I'll post some more stuff in the Discord as I find it and look through it. No dunk props, unfortunately, today on PrizePicks.
Why?
That sucks. I don't know. They've been hitting too much. Julian Gerber, give us a quick parlay. Oh, man. On which site? Anything? See Queen under 23.5 PRA. Drummond for 10 plus points.
I'm hating on Queen. Poor Queen.
Zion might be back and he's facing OKC.
Yeah,
but the problem is that he get garbage time points, though. That's their stats. That's the only problem.
Gambling Vic says, did you already see that? Props Madness College MLB. I didn't know Props Madness does NFL now. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was saying we could ask them, bro. We can ask them about it.
Yeah, Outlier has college props, but no MLB is weird on here, huh? You would think. I guess they're just basketball specialists.
Jokic. I would alt him down because it's a massive spread. It's 13.5 points. That's scary. That's really scary, man. Oh, because the Bulls aren't back-to-back, right? And they're traveling to elevation at Denver. Well, they're going from elevation in Utah to elevation in Denver, so yeah, I have to be concerned, man. I'll probably alt Jokic, PRA or points. And then, like I said, I would jump at 9.5. I really want to take Harden under here, man, but that usage rate is insane. It's insane. I'll have to think about it. If I can find his field goal made in another book, I would go with that. But and then Queen, right? And then Queen. And then we had maybe Clarkson. Might alt him down. 16.5 feels just too high, man, for a streaky shooter like him, bro. Like, I don't know. And then Josh Hart's RA, or whatever you can find, price shop. What is it in the books? Ooh, 15.5. High. Alt that down. 11.5 feel a little bit better about top, bro. Yeah, but these are just some early leans, man. Obviously, news is gonna change shit. And there you go. Okay. Yeah, the Cade news is gonna be huge for the Pistons, so look out for that. If Cade doesn't play, I'm going right back to Jenkins for his points and assists. The only problem is that the Pacers don't give up give up that many assists because they foul so much. And they cover the perimeter pretty well. So we get the catch and shoot threes. Okay. Oh, and if you want to degen it up, man, take that and Mitch Robinson starting in that first quarter rebounds. Just crush it every game, bro. You just gotta make sure he's starting. 4, 5, 6. It's 6 in 6 minutes in the same matchup. But rebounds are wild, man. I tell you what, Cat had 0 rebounds in the first 6 minutes, and that's why. So it could flip. It could be like Cat have fucking first 6 rebounds in the first 6 minutes, and Mitch has 0. Just keep that in mind, man. It's wherever the ball bounces, the player has a rebound chance at that time. It's super, super degen volatile. But yeah, Julian, try to, when I have more time on the next stream, we'll try to give out a parlay then. Just, we're cut for time today, short stream. We're trying to call out some of the stuff that we were interested in early on and then answer the questions that the chat had. But
jump in the Discord, Big Julian.
Yeah. Oh, show. Yeah. All right. Catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, I think we should tomorrow. Looks like a solid slate. 6 games, so. All right. I know you got to run underrated, so catch you tomorrow, bro.
Sounds good. Later, guys. Later, bro.
Later.